Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today we're talking about something that's specific to a lot of different areas, but ours a bunch, which is why should I care about my fireplace? I don't ever use it. It just sits in the corner. So I'm not spending any money. I don't want to know. It just goes in a corner. And the reasons you should care are there can be things going on with your fireplace, and it happens we see it all the time that are slowly deteriorating the structure of the fireplace or the venting system. It's no longer airtight because it's got a water leak that happens. We have customers that don't have chimney caps. So literally the top of their chimney is just open. Every time it rains, water runs down it, but the fireplace kind of siphons it off or it kind of sinks in. So customers don't even know it. But what they don't know is it's doing damage to the insides. Even if you're not using it, over time, it can create structural issues. And if you're selling the house, the next customer may want a functioning fireplace. Or you get animals, or you get smells, or you get mold. All these things can happen in a fireplace that's never used. And because it's never heated up, all the creepy crawlies, all the mold and mildew never kind of dies off. And it stays wet all the time. So when you go through in the summer and you smell that kind of funk that comes from your fireplace, that's the sign that something's going on. And if you catch it early or we don't let water into it at all, this becomes a much cheaper process. And you don't have to deal with the smells, the mold, the bricks that fall down inside, the discoloration, or I'm selling my house. Now this new person wants me to fix it. So it's important to maintain this stuff, even if you don't use it. So having it checked to make sure we don't have any water leaks, that we don't have anything going on, that your air quality inside your house is not compromised by the fireplace itself. These are all issues we see every day. And a lot of times they're coming from referrals from HVAC contractors, from plumbers, from roofers, that kind of thing, because customers don't even know the fireplace can cause these issues. So make sure that you are looking into that fireplace. Let's get it fixed. Let's get it up and operable so that it doesn't leak, which is the biggest one in our area. So we have all the brick is stable or siding or the metal, the cap at the top is siphoning water away from your fireplace and not into your fireplace. It's important that we get those things done so you don't have, and this can happen, either we have to rebuild your fireplace or it's a $20, $30, $10,000 repair. Unfortunately, that stuff happens if you don't maintain your fireplace, if it's not up to standard, if we can't keep water out of it. That stuff happens in order to make this a functioning thing again. And don't just assume I'm going to sell it to whoever and they're just going to have to deal with it. That makes your house less sellable. That makes the next person who does care, or do you want to move into a house with something that you know is a problem? The next people may have a different opinion than you. And do you want to have to deal with that or just eliminate a certain amount of people who may potentially buy your house? So look at your fireplace, even if you're not using it, even if you don't care about it, let's make sure that this thing is not rotting from the inside out. It's not getting slowly worse, because we've seen fireplaces that cause mold issues, all kinds of stuff. So that's it for today. Please share it, like it. Let's help as many people as possible. Also, at the Houston Humane Society, we have Midas. We're sponsoring that dog. We need to get him a new home, a family to live with, all that kind of stuff. So go to the Humane Society. Let's get a home for Midas. If you know someone who needs a dog, let's get him a new home. So I really appreciate it. Thanks, and we will see you next time.